Hello and welcome, my name is Ahura and this is my Let's Play series of Europa Universalis IV, where we are playing as the Ottomans in the new expansion Mare Nostrum. In the last episode, I was just about to say the last war, and I guess that was kind of the last war, we claimed Mecca and Medina, the two holy cities of Islam, along with these three provinces from Hejaz, and we now our empire now spans quite a lot. We do want to go to war with QQ soon. Do have some power there, so let's build or take some claims on Abkhazia here, and then during the war with them we can hopefully get a land bridge to the Ottoman Crimea. Trebizond is also part of QQ, so I guess we'll just like take this territory along with the claims we have. Probably give Syria whichever claims they have down here so they can do some of the coring for us. Invited to the Eid al-Fitr. The ruler of Syria has invited us to celebrate the feast of breaking the fast, which marked the end of the Ramadan. The feast will be celebrated for 3 days, and all that it asks of us is to forgive and forget any differences with others or animosity that may have occurred during the year. So we get some relationship boost. And we could probably annex them if we wanted to, but I would rather feed them some more land first. We can, however, take the next influence idea, which is one of the really good ones. Less aggressive expansion. That's brilliant. And I think we would even gain... no, we won't. I was thinking we might even gain some diplomatic... but I don't think we... I think that's the diplomatic group where we can get the... I don't think they have it anymore then. But getting relations over time would be really nice. But I don't seem to have that. Anyway, we also gained the next Ottoman idea, the Timurat system, so we now have improved combat ability for our cavalry, 15% extra damage for cavalry. That's really, really great. Anyway, let's keep the game going so we can build that manpower, get ready for QQ. How much army do they have? QQ. Did I miss them? There they are. About 5,000. We should just get that war started. Oh, yeah, I totally forgot. We can actually gain an admiral. Shouldn't be a problem. 77 is a lot, but I'm gonna risk it for the extra trade efficiency. And we can gain a general. And we have one too many, so let's fire whoever... I'm gonna fire this guy, even though he is technically better than this guy. I would really like a siege guy. So let's get him in this army, send him over here. And we're gonna send the Emperor out to these ships. And he does have one maneuver, so that's better than nothing, I guess. And let's send this army over to this fort. Army's a bit too big. When are we gonna get some more supply? That's not for a while. So we kind of have too big of big armies right now. Kind of a stupid thing to lose manpower because our armies are too big. So let's just make sure that they are broken up a bit. He can stand there with no problem. Cola. And set this guy over there as well. And we should probably send the fleet out here to blockade. And build that last mosque up here. And I guess we are ready for action. Don't want to build or take military ahead of time. They are way behind anyway, so let's just do this. We need a diplomat. Let's just take one from Syria. And can we do more up here? Fabricate another claim. Can we steal maps? No, we do need espionage ideas for that. That would have been nice though to be able to steal this map before we go to war with them. Ooh, but we did discover another province. And we now have claims on all border provinces. So I guess the first war will be for these 3 provinces. Maybe this one bordering Moskva. And then we'll just try to get our troops through this territory and discover his land. But that will be in the future once we have some more manpower. But it seems like we can take this war now, even though we are quite low on manpower because he is low on men. And we have some golden horse separatists. I guess I forgot about these lands. Or maybe that was just too high. Well, we're just gonna have to live with that then. And we got a conversion. And we can't convert any more land, so let's take Montenegro and wasn't that the right one? Oh, that's not because of religious seals, so we are gonna take Macedonia instead. Macedonia, you are no longer belonging to the Jimmy. So we can now convert you. Very nice indeed. You do want to watch out once the Jimmy get down to almost no estates. If you take like the last 2, there's a chance they will rise up. I'm not sure if that's a general chance or if it has to do with how many they do have, but they do rise up if you take too many provinces from them. So beware of that. Anyway, let's just do this. Let's declare this war. And we of course gonna do it for our own claims, but let's take yeah, that's fine. And it is a glorious war because they are Shia. Good. So, how is it looking? Very much in our favor. So let's send these armies into any fortresses. And we sunk that fleet. And they probably can't go on, so let's just do this. And we got that. Oh, we should probably go deal with that first. Although of course we now can't get up there, but once we take Trebizond, we can walk up there. So we'll have to wait. That'll take a couple promises, but we'll have to live with that. But we got an event! The Enderon Academy! The Enderon Academy was established by Mehmed II in Constantinople, promising Devshimes, I don't know what that's pronounced like, often kidnapped Christian children from the Balkans, and sons of prominent Ottoman officials were trained in literature, theology, engineering, mathematics, and etc. at Enderon, preparing them for government service as civil servants and janissaries. The janissaries became rivals to the landed Timurid Safari soldiers that made up the bulk of the Ottoman army, and tensions were inevitable between the two classes. So we can found it for a bunch of money, we'll get discipline for 10 years, or we can expand the Timurid system and gain 10% cavalry damage, so there's basically 2.5% damage all in all, or 10% cavalry. So I think I'm just gonna found the Endurum. I'm gonna take back that down here. Yeah. And this Lithuania had a spy in our alliance. And we have one guy that's not doing anything. How far are we away from war here? Still 6 years, but let's just see if we can get some more claims. We'll probably be doing something with Poland soon as well. Before they grow too powerful, but I think they have a pretty big army. Poland, not that big. 25,000, 23,000. So we're actually bigger than both, than Lithuania and Poland together. Moscow is pretty big. They are afraid of us. One more conversion. We'll wait with the rest, so we're sure we can have an army there for... Oh, let's take that army. Easy peasy. And no Golden Horde, you cannot use our territory to go through. Have some money, but let's just save that for now. Okay, we took this fortress, so we can now walk through. Set them over there, and then I'm gonna walk this army up and deal with the... with the rebels. Oh, they can't. Well, we gotta do it this way then. Because I really want to deal with those rebels before they take too much. And we have Baghdad. Let's just go and deal with some of these armies. England will announce they lost another war to Ulster. Interesting. Interesting. The Shadow Kingdom. Kingdom of Italy is still formally part of the Holy Roman Empire. It has in many ways turned into a Shadow Kingdom, with the Italian state acting independently of the Emperor. The failure of successive emperors to restore imperial authority in the region has also left large areas under the control of states that outright reject imperial authority. By now the Italian states are members of the empire in name only. Excellent. So this is an event that's been added for the empire, where the Italian states will leave the empire if they are not... well, basically, if the states that are not part of the empire in northern Italy aren't reclaimed for the empire within a certain time frame. And I think it fired kind of early this time. So now all of this land isn't in the empire, and we can kind of attack this freely without worrying about the empire. Although Saxony is the emperor, so not that big of a problem. Anyway, dealing with this army down here. Oh, we were discovered in Moscow. That sucks. Nobles demand privileges, so we can gain some loyalty for some prestige, or we can lose. So let's just gain some loyalty. And I think it's this one. Let's go over here. And then we're gonna do this. Attack this army as well. And I'm doing this like I was attacking an army with equal numbers, and I'm doing this because we are way ahead on tech, way ahead on like damage and defense, and we have cannons, and it's just like he has no chance against our armies. So, Bond fell. And squashed an army down there. Squished the navy. And the army is ready to take on the rebels. And let's send you to this fortress. Ooh, interesting. England is trying to support Swedish independence. Denmark still has both Sweden and Norway. But I guess Sweden will break out pretty soon then if they have England's support. Or at least try to. Unless Denmark has some strong allies. They have Muscovy. I guess that's okay. So, let's just do this. Siege back this land. Convert another province. Good. Let's send these guys down here. Well, I guess we're gonna clean it up on the way. Olemma political struggle. The time has come for the Olemma to appoint a new leader to assist our Padishah in the capital. The likely candidate is an old cleric with a... This should probably be changed to Imam. I guess that's like a general event that hasn't really been completely edited. Anyway, its likely candidate is an old cleric with a solid history as a prominent member of the Olemma behind him. He has however also acquired many enemies during his life who now hope to see a somewhat younger candidate with less ugly past. I think we had this once before. It's basically we can gift influence or we can gain loyalty for money. So we have the money, so we might as well gain the loyalty. But they will lose influence. And we don't really care about stability, so let's just give them some influence. Oh yeah, I forgot. We wanted to make that donation and demand administrative support. And crushing those rebels. And we can now take... let's wait on that so we can be sure to call the land we're taking in this war. Possible that white has +1 is okay. At least it's more choice. Oh, they're actually attacking us here. Interesting. So, this is what I'm talking about. We have superior morale. We have way superior tactics. So we'll take about like 40% less damage than they do. And at the same time we have 113% discipline. So we'll do way more damage than they do. Sorry. So we should win this battle quite easily, even though if they have superior numbers. And yes, we ended up killing about 16,000 or 15,000 soldiers, while only losing about 7 or 5,000 ourselves. So definitely a show of what you can. Ooh, this entering into an alliance means that Sweden has just rebelled against Denmark and are now in a war against Norway, Muscovy, Pskov, and Ryazan. Let's check out this war. It's gonna be interesting how this ends out. Kind of depends on if Muscovy will be able to assist, but they're also in a war with okay. Norway, I guess that war will end pretty... Sorry. Pretty quickly. And we have a new... Oh, I will already check that out. And let's send this army down to Tabitz here. Take the last of the fortresses. Okay, let's check out. We want to take this land. I think we have a core on these two as well. Only cost us 32. Include some. This is a tiny amount of cruise expansion. And then we want to. Well, I guess we have to. We have to take this land first, but then we want to give this land down here to Syria, I think. And I think that's still military power. Yeah, we can take that next year. We do have a couple of diplomats free. Let's do a couple of claims down here, so we don't lose that spy. Where else do we want? I think it's time that we send a spy to Poland, start to build up some cores or claims there. How is Genoa doing? Still allied with France. We could probably take France on at this point, although I'd rather do Naples maybe. Castile? Castile has a small army actually, and we are rival to Castile, I think. Yes. So let's build a spy network on Castile and see if we can claim some Nepalese provinces. Start getting a foothold in Italy. And we did Mosul. So let's do a split and start taking these provinces here. Anyway, it's about time that I end this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider hitting the like button and subscribing. Hope to see you in the next episode, and until then, have a good day.